Hey guys, Jason O'Connor here from the Van Geest Group at Keller Williams Edge Realty. Happy September, as we are going to find out in tomorrow actually, if the Bank of Canada is going to increase the rates. We'll kind of see. We'll keep you guys posted on all that. One thing that's become a real hot topic is housing affordability. Of course, prices are adjusting, coming down slightly, but with the rates going up faster than the prices have had time to adjust for, affordability is harder now than it was when the market was at its peak. Now, one thing and one way that we can, kind of situate ourselves in the buying process is to start looking at properties that have rental potential. Anything more than one unit, essentially, is a house that can be house hacked, and that's a term coined by the guys over at Bigger Pockets, which is a great website for any tools for investors. Now, let's jump over to this chart just so I can better explain it with some graphics. I will zoom in here. So we'll look at the mainly the multifamily and the income suite ones. We'll focus on those for now. Anything over one unit essentially is something that you can jump into, live in one side and rent out the other side. Or if you're buying a property that has maybe a separate basement suite or an upper unit where you can rent that out. Basically, what you're doing is it gives you a place to live, but also having the flexibility of offsetting a lot, if not all, of your monthly expenses. The goal would be to find a property where you can have somebody pay your entire mortgage while you're still living in the home. I know a lot of people think this is not ideal. It's not good to have, it's hard to get tenants out. The process for tenant selection, we specialize in that. Our tenant documents are anywhere from 35 to 50 pages long. But, providing that along with, proper credit scores and all that stuff, it's just a way to make sure that the investment goes smoothly. But this is big because through the qualification process, you can go to the bank and say, hey, I want to buy a multifamily. Maybe it's already rented and there's a vacant unit. They can use that income in that occupied unit to help you qualify for that property. So where, you're shopping for a house that's maybe $650,000, you are taking on the full debt service for that $650,000. But if you're looking at a triplex, let's say that is $800,000, but brings in $3,200 a month in rent in the other two units, that is going to significantly help with your qualification process. The terms of that depend on what lender you're using, but throughout the process of searching for properties for house hacking, you'll be in touch with multiple lenders. I would suggest we have somebody that we do recommend for it, but this process for me, this is how I built my portfolio. I started house hacking in Niagara in 2017 and ended up doing it with multiple properties along the way. I even got into the room rental stuff, which was not as good as having them in a separate unit, but nonetheless, it all worked out for me. And if anybody is interested in going through this process or learning more about it, learning what to look for, what areas to invest in, please reach out to us. We are happy to have a conversation with you guys. Take care, and we'll see you next time.